Good morning, good day, and good afternoon. I am your scientist for today, Richmond and and we will be doing a DIY fire extinguisher that all of you can do at home. You just need these materials right here where we will run those down right now. So first we have the reactants of our experiment / fire extinguisher, which is our baking soda and our vinegar. And to measure these reactants, we have our measuring tools right here, which is going to be a beaker where we will have where we can see ml of our vinegar, and also we have a container here that we will put in a weighing scale to measure our baking soda. Then in our fire extinguisher itself, we will have a bottle to contain the vinegar and the baking soda. Our bottle also needs to have a hole in its cap so that you can put our straw in it, the other part of this fire extinguisher. So it should fit perfectly, and mostly there are no holes around this where you put the straw. Okay, so we will have 3 of our candles right here to just show you how our fire extinguisher works. And also we have a lighter to light those candles, and also we have a plastic cling wrap where we will use it to contain the baking soda for it to avoid reaction when we don't need it yet. Okay, so now let's move on to how we will do this fire extinguisher. Okay, so before we start making our fire extinguisher, we will have to measure the amount of our reactant. So as you can see here, I have already measured 16 grams of baking soda, and we will now measure the subsequent amount of vinegar, which is 260 ml. So first we will measure it through our beaker right here, as we can see right now. So we will slowly measure it right here, making sure it touches the line of 250, then goes past it a little bit so that it can be 260. Okay, so that is now 260 ml of vinegar. And why did I use this amount of vinegar and baking soda? Well, it is because of our ratio needed to produce carbon dioxide within the least amount of excess reactants, which is going to be 59 ml of vinegar is to 3.7 grams of baking soda. And if you want to either increase or decrease the amounts of baking soda and vinegar, you will need to use this ratio. So for example, if you have this amount of desired amount of vinegar, such as 250 or 260, you will need to divide 260 by 59 and multiply it to 3.7 to get around 16 grams of baking soda. So that's what I did for the computation. And now we will put these reactants into our model and DIY fire extinguisher. So we will just pour in the vinegar first into our bottle. Pouring in the vinegar right now. We will just continue pouring it in, okay, until no vinegar is left. Then we will put our baking soda into our well-prepared cling wrap right here. So we will just put it right here. Then we will try to make sure to close it and get the cling wrap, and also try to connect the 4 dots of the ends of this cling wrap. And then we will put this amount of our baking sodas inside our well. So after we get our cling wrap from the table, and we will transfer it to this bottle in this type of position right here, where the baking soda will hang from the mouth of this of this bottle, we will now close it with our cap. And make sure that it's extremely closed. Make sure that it's extremely closed right here. And we will put the straw in it. Then we will put the straw in it. And we have our model fire extinguisher ready for action. Okay, so now we will move on to the demonstration after making our model fire extinguisher a while ago. So we will first light up the candle so that we will have some way to test our fire extinguisher. So after we light our candles, we will now get our DIY fire extinguisher and we will make the reaction go inside this fire extinguisher. But to do that, we will need to poke many holes inside this fire extinguisher using the straw and also making holes inside the plastic inside. So in 3, 2, 1, we will show you first how we are going to put it out. So we will need, as we are poking the holes inside, we will need to already put it near the fire like this, like so. So now we are going to really poke it in 3, 2, 1, let's go. There, you can see the gas has reacted and also put out the fire. After that demonstration, we can see that our fire extinguisher was successful in using gas to put out the fires. As you can see, I did not cover the straw because it will explode if you will do that. And that's how you can make our DIY fire extinguisher. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day ahead!